What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well, safe and sound away from all this craziness in our world. And good morning, Sunday, Sunday, December 12th. And December 12th is actually my birthday. I turned 46 years old today. Another trip around the sun. Erin and I went out to dinner last night, had just a nice quiet night. Just her and I. And today I'm gonna head out. She actually went to the gym right now because I'm actually gonna head to do something that I haven't done in a while. I've never done it on my birthday. But I haven't been to the gun range in a while. So I'm going to meet my brother Mustafa and my brother Shoaib. And we're going to go out and shoot some stuff at Elite Shooting today in Manassas, which they allow us to film. So usually I'm at the NRA, which is right near my house. And they don't allow pictures taken. They don't allow filming or anything like that. But they do allow filming over there. So I'm like, dude, I can make a vlog. I can actually do a vlog shooting, which is actually something I really enjoy doing. It's a hobby of mine. I have fun with it. So we're gonna go out there and do that. And today's cheat day. Yeah, so we're just gonna get moving and get this day on the move. So one of the things that Erin got me for my birthday right here is this Freedom t-shirt. Now there's a company that I like, or designer I like, named Jaron Varvatos. And I think that's the name right there, Varvatos. And I have the other shirt that says Freedom on it. That's black with the kind of tannish white letters that says Freedom. And I saw this one, I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. It's got these like velour velvet letters on it, and I was like, I like that one. When I had seen it, I knew it was out, and she knew that I liked it, so she grabbed it for me. So I think I'm actually going to wear this today to the range, shooting the Freedom shirt. What do you think? I think so. We've got roughly about an hour to get there, so we can get this shit done and get on the road and get out there. You guys wonder what the fuck does Jerry do with that mop on top of his head? Well, it's long enough to get into that. Pull it back and then put it in like the bun on top of my head. I can get it up there. So we're gonna do that. Keep it out of the way while we're shooting. All right, so first things first. One of the things that I like to actually use product-wise is this product from Scotch and Porter. It's called the Beard and Hair Conditioner Spray. So this stuff I actually like a lot. I'm not sponsored by this company, but I like to get a couple sprays in my beard, rub it in. It works really well. And what I do is I'll actually put this in the sides of my hair. Not really in the top, but sides of the back of my hair to kind of give it a little more, I guess like stickiness you can call it. So it kind of smooths it out a little bit. And then what gets on the brush can just kind of sit back there like that. And it keeps it kind of, even though it's not like a gel or anything like that, it keeps it kind of all flat like that, all slicked. So that it has a nice kind of uniform look to it like that. So it's not like all over the fucking place. I look like a wild man. And then I usually use one of these, depending on, trust me, before when I grew my hair out, I didn't fucking know anything about these things. My wife had to tell me about these things. You have like the little one or the big one. So I have enough hair now where I can use the big one back here. And basically, I actually take the brush and brush the underneath too, down here. Make sure we get everything nice and smooth up there. It is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but having hair usually is, especially when you come from being bald, you know. And we just get it all in that like little ponytail thing back there up on top of your head. And once you get it on the top, ring it up, ring it up. Third time's a charm. Pull through a little bit. I like to be able to see it when I put my head down like that. And then we're good. All right, we're all ready to roll. Okay, cool. Next, the final thing that I put in my hair is this Got2b stuff, this spray glue. So I was using this stuff for the longest time when it's shorter. Like this stuff is unbelievable. Like you put it in your hair and it doesn't come out until you wash it out with soap and water. Like you can go swimming with it, it rain, it doesn't fucking matter. Once this shit is in your fucking hair, it's not coming out. So this is like a spray version of that. So like, because this stuff, it's like glue. It's literally like Elmer's glue when you put it in your hair. So this stuff, once I get everything pulled back and into that the thing in the back there, what I do is just kind of go through it and spray it to hold everything down. Because you get like these little wispy things there. Apparently, you know, my wife says this never really goes away. Like you always have those little wispy things, but I do that and that stuff actually like seals it in. So it keeps everything kind of looking clean. You know, I want to have that nice clean look, like all the way around. Like, keeps it looking clean. Looking clean is important, you know? And then what we're gonna do is add this part. This is the Smoking Gun Beard Oil. that a friend of mine, actually, this is Papa's Pipe Tobacco scented. A buddy of mine, actually, who's another Freemason, actually owns the company. And another brother of ours, another Freemason, actually sent me these oils to try. And I'll be honest with you, these are the best oils I've ever used. I like the scent. Get that in there, rub it in your beard a little bit. Because for me, I get like dandruff in my beard. I wash it and I use like a Selsun Blue to actually wash my beard. Because I actually get dry skin under here. Like my beard is so thick. It's so thick that underneath there, like the air doesn't really get there. And even though I comb it and brush it and stuff, it doesn't really fucking help. So once we get the beard done, do a little teeth brushing, and then we will be on our way. We'll be done. Another interesting thing over the past few years, I've gone very natural with things. So Tom's toothpaste is what I actually use. No fluoride. I've tried to eliminate most fluoride, aluminum, things that shouldn't be in your body. I've tried to avoid getting them in my body. And also my wife for turning me on to these electric toothbrushes. Work great. Makes brushing your teeth a lot more fun. Equipment check. So, getting ready to go to the range. Make sure we got everything. All right. So I actually like these splatter targets. I used to get the big ones. When you hit them, you can actually see the splatter on them from far away. So you don't have to keep bringing the targets back and forth to you. So you can actually take these on one target and actually peel them off and put them over where you've already shot. So you don't have to keep buying the targets. This works really well. You can get these on Amazon pretty cheap. And I use very cheap eyeglasses for protection and very cheap ear protection also. Like the cheapest shit you can find from like, total disclaimer, full disclaimer. I am not military. I am not former military. I am not one of these G.I. Joe wannabes. Like we've seen some people who remain nameless claim to be like former military or paramilitary or, you know, the most random shit like mercenaries and just dumb shit online. Look, I am an American man who lives in Virginia. And in Virginia, we like guns. You can carry legally in the open carry here, no problem. You can carry without a license or anything like that, the gun on your seat in the car. You can actually put it in your console, like in the car. You can have one of those magnets underneath the dashboard with your weapon on there. You can have it in your lap while you're driving, totally legal. The only time you need a permit is when you actually have it on your person and it's concealed. And I actually have the permit, so I carry all the time. I actually carry every day. And what I do carry every day is my Glock. This is a Gen 3 Glock, and I will be bringing this one. I make sure that I have hollow points in there all the time. It always is loaded. Shoot the round out there. Again, you see the hollow points. It's always loaded. My Glock is my favorite, hands down weapon for accuracy, timing. I love shooting it. Like it's an extension of my hand. You know, I also have a Ruger LC9, which I don't bring with me to the range. Sometimes carry that one on me. I can't, where did my magazine go? There it is. I'm over here losing magazines. But usually I don't carry the Glock on me. If I carry it in my person, I carry the LC9, which is a lot more compact. But the Glock, for me, I'm just way more accurate with it. And it's better overall for me. So I like to carry the Glock with me everywhere, which my Glock case over here. We'll get this one all set up and ready to roll. Now in Virginia, again, you technically don't have to separate the weapon from the ammo. You do not have to do that. I do it anyways, just for going into the range. Sometimes they ask, walking into different ranges, whether or not you have the ammo and stuff, whether you have it holstered on you, concealed, etc. I just put it in my Glock box and put it in my bag and I'm ready to go. So we get that, we're good to go there. I'll bring probably just one box of 9mm round ammo for that. And then we have right here, who's my baby, and I'm gonna actually have to do a little bit of work right now on her. And this is my AR-15 that, again, I am not one of these wannabe commandos. You might be like, Jerry, there's all kinds of stuff stuck to that thing. And the term that they use is called running. I like to run. Of course, I do have the red dot, which I do enjoy using. And this is what I got to actually tighten up. It actually gets loose from firing, to be totally honest with you. There's some putty stuff you can put in there, which I haven't done yet. But I'm going to tighten this up right now. And I do have flip-up iron sights. Now, I actually am better with iron sights than I am with the red dot, which is interesting enough. I like to have them both. I like to train with them both. It's fun. I also have the iron sights on the side where, you know, again, this is something that, you know, you hear about these things in battle, in combat, etc. And I'm not a combat veteran. I'm just make that very clear. I'm very interested in it. But the sport of actually firing the rifles is what I really have fun. I enjoy doing it. So what I like to do is I like to use the red dot and then I'll shut the red dot off and I'll use the iron sights. And then what I'll do is, after using the iron sights for a little bit, I'll shift the gun sideways like this, and I'll fire from the side because I have another set of iron sights over here on the side where if they dismantled or this was in time of war or something, it's a long story. But if this was shot off a malfunction, didn't work anymore, something happened to the iron sights there, you could turn the weapon sideways and fire from there. Now, there are a lot of friends that I have. There are a lot of brothers in my fraternity that are former military, intelligence agencies. I mean, U.S. Marshals, you name it, they're all here, and we train together. We go out to the range and shoot together and train together. So I go by what they would explain what was going on and how things work and stuff like that. I also have a stabilizing handle, which sometimes I use, but I like to also run these, the light is on there too. You guys notice the light, which, when am I ever going to use the light, right? I'm not in combat, I'm not going to use the light, but I also like to use the light, which, I don't know if you can see it on there, it's green. The lights are green. I dig the green light. I thought it was cool. Now, the problem with doing this to your weapon, or your gun, I should say your gun, is that it gets heavy, and that's what I want. I actually want it to be heavy, so when I'm firing, it actually doesn't give you a workout, but it gives your body the chance to adapt to that weight of a weapon, right? So therefore, later on, if I picked up another weapon for whatever reason, it wasn't like that, I would actually have sustainability longer like that. It's actually like just part of fitness training, to be totally honest with you. I do run a 2-point sling on there. I like that. I do not like the 1-point sling. I know the 1-point slings are better if you're firing from one side here and you're switching to the other side real quick. I know that the single point slings are good for that. But to me, if I wanted to have this hanging down on me, and I'm firing my Glock, if I want to put the Glock and grab this, the 2-point sling just feels better to me. It feels more natural, and it's just a matter of preference. I mean, there's even Navy SEALs, some do the 2-point, some do the single point, some do the single point that disconnect and turn into the single point, which is what this sling is. This sling can detach up here. There's something on the back you see right here. It can detach and actually be turned into a 1-point sling if I wanted to. So it's just kind of like something that I prefer for doing the stuff that I do. Again, like, I'm not in combat, I'm not doing stuff like that. But I prefer the heavier weapon like that as opposed to lighter weapon because I'm not in war. I'm not like walking around the desert carrying this thing, that would actually be too heavy, what I have it right now, to actually carry around with you all the time. But for me, for what I do, I actually like it that way. So what I'll do is I'll bring with me 2 different magazines. So I'll bring the standard 30-round magazine. All right, and I'll use that one for a little bit. And I will also bring with me a 40-round extended magazine for the range also, which of course makes you not have to reload as quick. So I'll bring those 2 with me, but for now, let's fix this red dot, make sure that it's not going anywhere. Got my little Allen wrench thing here. So when I first got the AR, I don't think Erin was too happy. She wasn't really on board with it. And I think she's kind of changed her attitude a little bit towards her changed her mind about it when she saw how much I had learned about the weapon, how much time I spent with individuals that are military, that are highly trained, going to the range. Sometimes I was going 3 times a week when we came out of lockdown. 3 times a week I was actually at the range at the NRA over here. Literally just putting rounds down range because it's fun. It's exhilarating. Like, you feel, like it's a rush. It really is. You feel the power of the weapon. And you realize this thing is deadly as fuck. It really is. This is for informational purposes only. But it really is something that, if you've never fired an AR before and you're scared of one, I suggest you fire it and realize what it really feels like. And I think to me it was life-changing. When my friend let me fire his AR, I literally went out and got one. It was like that week I went out and got one. So I'm going to add the handle to it again. I'll probably have to loosen this thing up quite a bit. Use the stabilization handle. I actually like the stabilization handle better than firing without it. We'll add that right in the front over here. Right, it just screws right in. Again, this is a very gimmicky one. This is not like a very professional, like I'm going to combat, G.I. Joe type stuff. It's more like weekend warrior stuff, to be totally honest with you. But like I said, I enjoy shooting. I enjoy the sport of it. Yeah, so what's cool about this one is, of course, you have the stabilization handle here, right? But you can also hit the button on here, and it puts out a tripod stabilization. So if you have to lay down or put it on something, which would be more of like a, I guess more of a rapid fire, because again, it's semi-automatic, not fully automatic. So it would be, a little bit different if you had to lay down or prop it up on something. You had like a scope on there or something like that. But regardless, still a neat little gimmick. But I do like the stabilization handle. It just helps me control the weapon a lot better. So we're gonna leave that one on there. And I think what we're gonna bring with us today is we'll bring, we'll do Defender. So there's different types of ammo. There's ammo for the range. There's ammo for what you carry. And what I carry is hollow points. What I'll take to the range is just a regular round. It's a 9mm. These are 115 grain round noses. And then I'll take these 223 Remingtons. And I have 223 already loaded in all my magazines. So my magazines constantly are loaded, ready to roll. If something did go down, if something did happen for protection, we're ready to go. And this is what a 223 round looks like. Now, I know a lot of people like the 5.56 and they think 223 is stupid. The Smith & Wesson MP and 15, which is what I have, which is what this AR platform is right here, the Smith & Wesson MP and 15. This one fires 5.56 and 223 both. So my thing is 5.56 is really expensive right now. They're really hard to find. A lot of places are out of it, but 223 is plentiful. And I'm like, look, I'm just going to the range, you know, practicing at the range. I don't need to be putting 5.56 in there if the weapon fires both. And regardless, my personal opinion, the people that I've actually talked to in the military are like, a well-placed round on somebody in combat, they don't know what the caliber of that round is. You know, a well-placed round is going to kill somebody, whether it's 223 or 5.56. It's not going to matter because sometimes all you have is 223. You have to make that shit work. So it doesn't make any sense to go out there and spend the more expensive money on the stuff that you really don't need for what I'm doing with it. So I know some you gun lovers out there or people that are really proficient in stuff, I'd be like, well, Jerry, you know, 5.56, look, I don't need it. I don't need that aggravation in my life of trying to find it, the expense, all the bullshit. I'm just going to the range to have some fun, guys. So we're going to put my tools away over here, get everything packed up, put those in the bag before I forget when I have no ammo. Because I'm not sure. So at the NRA over here, they actually sell ammo, and you have to be a member of the NRA to actually buy it there. They always have 223. Every once in a while, they have 9mm, but I can get 9mm online very easily and for decent prices. Even the hollow points you can get for pretty decent prices if you buy them online, especially in bulk. But I don't know if they sell ammo here at Elite, so we're going to find out. But let's get this shit packed up and let's get on the road. I'm sure you guys have seen over the last year or so, my style's changed dramatically. So I used to really be into the Yeezys, and now I wear a lot of boots. And these are the Wolverine, I forget the name of them, but these are actually the James Hetfield boots from Metallica. He kind of designed these, and when I saw them that they came out, I was like, dude, that is probably one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen. Some of the detailing, like the stitching is blue, like one stitching is blue here, and then the stitching on the back is blue over here. You get the steel in the toe in here, in the front. I really love them. Like the details are really cool on them. Of course, you know, I'm a big footwear guy, but I really like these things. And what's messed up is, you know, I've never really had a pair of like boots that were handmade like this, and they're so comfortable. Like you can wear them all day long and they don't hurt your feet. But this is pretty much what I rock all the time now. What is it, bud? You want a pair of boots too? You want a pair of these? Is that what you want? You want a pair of those too? Okay, let's see if they have your size. Brady was in fact not trying to tell me he likes my boots or he wants his own pair of boots. He was trying to tell me he had to pee. Yeah, quick pee before I go. So heading over to the range, and now I know that Mustafa's actual other brothers are actually coming too. So interesting enough, those of you that saw the video that I put up on YouTube and Facebook about Mustafa's family in Afghanistan being stuck there, these are the brothers that they got out of Afghanistan. These are the people whose lives were saved by the U.S. military when everything went south and the Taliban was pretty much taking over the country. We made that video together. Mustafa and I made that video together. And within 24 hours, we had gotten in contact with someone, and they took care of it. His mother and father and his brothers are here safe and sound in Virginia. And they're going to be coming to the range with us today. So I think it's pretty cool. I haven't met them yet, so I'm actually pretty excited about meeting them. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so we're headed up there now. I'm psyched. All right, this is my first time at Elite. And this place is fucking packed right now. There's fucking tons of people here at noontime on a Sunday. All right, let's get in there and start shooting. This place is freaking insane. It's huge. I can't believe how big this place is. This is unbelievable. Compared to the NRA, this place is like the palace. You're gonna be kidding me. Jeez. And at this place, they actually make us watch a little safety video. But this place is insane. And there's the crew right here, getting all their stuff ready, getting ready to roll. ready?
Hey, Jay.
Thanks, buddy. You see, he's got the splatter targets I was talking about. There's a lot of pop going on. Right there, but
He's down though. Yeah. You got him.
I can feel it too. I can feel it pulling down to the right. I'm like, damn it, when I corrected it, last time where I wanted to. So Shui back when he uses this ruler that I'm going to try to compact. It's a 9mm. That's his hand cannon. It's a 20, the 320 that he's got, the SIG 320. And he's got another rig over here. But here's the thing. This is what's cool about this is that we all bring our guns and try the different guns so we know what each one is like. So I'm going to actually fire 2 rounds from this one right here and see how that one is compared to my Glock. You have a trigger stick?
Did you cock it?
Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
See with that?
It's a different feel, right?
Yeah, so I actually like that one a lot better.
Yeah.
Which means I may be taking a trip to go get one of those now and get rid of the
Yeah, hell
LC9.
yeah.
You can see right off the bat, the groupings,
Yeah.
how much easier it was to control. That was the first shot.
Yeah.
That was the other 2 here, and that was the 5th one. 1, 2, 4, and the 5th one. So I
And you
think
could,
control-wise,
there was almost no muzzle flap. The gun
no,
was
it was
flat.
actually, it was like, I
Yeah.
like the trigger reset.
Yeah.
It's a short trigger reset.
Yeah.
Whereas my LC9, it's a full trigger set, like a full trigger pull, long trigger pull. So if you had to fire multiple times, you're going like this, which is more of a chance of your hands moving
Exactly.
around. This thing, the trigger resets like
You
right
get quicker
there.
follow-up shots.
Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, it's
Hell
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Mustafa's teaching his little brother how to shoot.
Lighter, so. Yeah, we're gonna unwrap it. It's like unwrapping a Christmas present in the morning.
Go
Right?
for it, yeah.
Magazine.
That's a cool gun.
They're all the way on fire.
Yeah. He's got so many attachments on it. Look at that.
love it, man. I love it. Ready?
Go for it.
Roll?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to shoot the 44 mag now. The hand cannon. Here's the round for this thing. It's like the size of my thumb.
So you gotta push that forward. There we go. So it's got a really heavy trigger.
Heavy gun, man.
If you pull the hammer back,
Yeah.
it's gonna be super light trigger.
Okay, cool.
But it explodes in your face, so you gotta have a strong, firm grip on it.
Okay.
It's gonna try to punch you in the face.
Okay, so.
Go for it.
Look.
See, that's
That's all I can say.
puts
It's
us
a
on
lot of
our
power. Like you feel like if somebody came through your door
Yeah.
and you pull the trigger, the game is over. Like there's not even a second fire like
Yep.
that. Talk about weapon power, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna drill a hole in them.
Okay, now Miriam's gonna take the hand.
How old is Miriam?
13.
13 years old.
He's dead. Can't hide from Jerry.
It's actually, I'm more accurate with that than I am with my gun. So. Oh, do they sell them out there?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Okay. The AR is better.
Yeah.
The AR feels better for those quick shots like that than the Glock does.
All right, that was a lot of fun. I actually had a really good time here. This elite place is fucking awesome. I'll probably be here all the time now. I like it a lot better than NRA. I am an NRA member, and I go to the NRA quite often. But here, I like this place so much better. The people that work here are cool. They have all the ammo here. They sell the weapons here. I'm like, damn, this place is like a one-stop shop for all of your shooting needs, which very cool. So I got to meet, of course, Mustafa's two brothers. You saw Miriam. Miriam is his 13-year-old daughter who was firing that 44, the 44 revolver, and of course Shuaib was the one filming. Shuaib and Mustafa are both my brothers, and of course Miriam is Mustafa's daughter, which basically makes me an uncle since he's my brother, and his other two brothers, which make them my brothers too. So yeah, I just had a great time. It was nice to pull the trigger a little bit. You know, you do get a little bit of adrenaline rush.
here there were a lot of people with weapons that were knowledgeable, and they like to have fun with them, right? It's not like all stuffy where you just stand there and pointing at the target. It's, you know, doing different things as far as patterns and groupings, using the time shots where the things flip around. We saw people firing shotguns in here, which I didn't know you could fire shotguns. The NRA, you can't do that. And then, of course, there are people that had, multiple. It was an AR platform shotgun one guy had. He had a short barrel AR pistol. Very cool stuff. Just a good day, some adrenaline going on. Feeling like a good old American boy on his birthday shooting guns. So I'm going to head over and grab a burger now. Today's actually my cheat day too. And head home, chill a little bit. Erin should be home from running her errands and stuff. Erin running errands and in her trip to the gym today. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for my it's not really a birthday vlog. It just happens to be my birthday, but it was a shooting vlog because I've never actually put this part of my life out there. I never really saw, the opportunity to come up here to Elite, as we always went to the NRA, and you can't record there. And that's part of the reason why you couldn't do it. And I was like, you know what? People probably don't even know. Like, many of you probably don't even know that I own these weapons and I'm into it. I've been into it, and it's something I really enjoy. And here in Virginia, it's very easy to get guns, to use guns, to, learn how to clean them, all that stuff. I mean, everything that comes with firearms I've been doing for the last couple of years, and I really enjoy it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this vlog, something a little bit different. I'm trying to put up a lot of different things on here, but I'm gonna head home, enjoy the rest of my birthday. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Love you all. We'll see you guys soon on Biosphere. I approve this message, and we're out.